In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create an awesome page flip animation as shown here. Create a 16:9 ratio composition, and let's create another new composition for the pages with a width and height of 400 by 600 pixels. In this comp, let's create a solid layer and let's add a text layer above it. Now let's import the page 1 composition in the composition 1 and set its anchor point to the right side just like so, and then enable 3D for that layer. Now add a keyframe on Y rotation and give it a value of -180 degrees, and then come few frames forward and set its rotation to 0 degrees. Make sure the renderer is set to Cinema 4D, only then it enables the geometry options for us, and then animate the curvature by adding keyframes as shown here. This curves the page when it is flipping. Now duplicate page 1 comp in the project panel. Now open the page 2 composition and change the solid color and the text as well, and import the page 2 composition in it. Hide the page 1 layer for a moment, and now set the page 2 anchor point to the left side and then hit Ctrl Home. Now enable 3D for that layer. Now add a keyframe on Y rotation and then come few frames forward and let's give it a rotation of 180 degrees. Now copy the geometry options from page 1 and paste it on page 2 layer. Here the page 2 is overlapping the page 1 at the beginning, so to fix it, change the first Y rotation keyframe value to -179.99 degrees. Now duplicate the page 2 layer. Duplicate the layer for 2 more times. In the same way, duplicate the page 2 comp in the project panel, open the page 3 comp, change the solid color and the text, and then head back to the main composition with the page 3 layer selected. Hold the Alt key and drag and drop the page 3 composition on it. Now offset the keyframes a bit forward, and again at the end, the page 2 overlaps the page 3. The page 2 is overlapping the page 3. So to fix it, change the second Y rotation keyframe value to 179.98 degrees. And let's follow the same process for the rest of the pages. Duplicate the page 3 comp in the project panel and then open the page 4 composition and then change the solid color and the text. Now head back to the main composition, select the page 4 layer. Now hold the Alt key and drag and drop the page 4 composition on it to replace it. Now offset those keyframes a bit further. On the last Y rotation keyframe, set the Y rotation value to 179.97 degrees. Now follow the same process that we have done for the previous layer. On the last Y rotation keyframe, set the Y rotation value to 179.96 degrees. Let's offset those keyframes a bit further to slow down the animation. So yeah, here we go. I hope you found this video helpful and thank you so much for watching.